There's a strange fashion limbo that many women over 40 quietly navigate. On one side, trendy, tight, loud pieces that scream desperation. On the other, conservative, shapeless outfits that whisper, "retired librarian." And somewhere in between is the golden zone modern elegance. But many women are afraid to reach for it, thinking elegance automatically means outdated, frumpy, or matronly. This script is here to challenge that myth completely. Because elegance isn't about agates, about intention. It's about choosing silhouettes, colors, and pieces that flatter your figure, match your lifestyle, and communicate quiet power. We're not here to shame classic pieces. We're here to show you how to wear them without falling into the grandma zone. Think clean lines, fresh tailoring, unfussy colors, and an understanding that refinement doesn't require rigidity. Today, elegance is less about pearl sets and more about presence. Age isn't the enemy of fashion, it's the amplifier. Let's walk into the space where grace meets modernity, the power of structure. If there's one styling principle that instantly lifts you out of the grandma zone, it's structure. Frilly, floppy, ruffled silhouettes often read as outdated, especially when paired with muted colors or old-school prints. Structured pieces, on the other hand, suggest clarity, strength, and poise. A sharply tailored blazer, a dress with a defined waistline, trousers with a proper crease, these are the building blocks of elegant style that feels current. The beauty of structure is that it does the work for you. It carves out shape. It gives posture, even when you're slouching. And it adds a sense of, "I planned this," to even the simplest outfit. Start looking at your closet with a sculptor's eye. Which pieces define the shoulder? Which ones cinch at the waist, or hold their shape at the hem? Choose clothes that hold form, rather than collapse into themselves. Because elegance isn't supposed to lull anyone to sleep. It's meant to command attention. Neutrals that look intentional, not invisible neutrals, can either make you look impossibly chic or completely invisible. The difference lies in how you style them. Wearing all beige, for example, can either feel like a luxe monochrome moment or a nurse's uniform from the 70s. So how do you make neutrals feel timeless and not tired? First, play with contrast. Pair a crisp white blouse with wide-leg camel trousers and sleek black loafers. Add gold jewelry with modern lines. The trick is in texture and fit. A linen shirt, a suede clutch, or a wool vest can elevate an all-neutral look by adding depth and subtle interest. Next, keep proportions sharp. Avoid overly loose pieces in washed-out tones. They tend to look like sleepwear. Instead, combine tailored items with fluid ones. Finally, add one current item to anchor your neutral outfit in the now. Neutrals aren't boring when they're intentional. Think of them as your backdrop, cool, calm, and collected, just waiting for your personal elegance to take center stage. Reinventing the cardigan. The classic cardigan and top twin set has been a go-to for decades, but it's also one of the fastest ways to fall into a grandma aesthetic if you're not styling it right. But let's not throw it out entirely. Instead, we update it. First, break the set. A soft knit cardigan worn over a clean white tank and styled with high-waisted tailored pants is no longer dowdy, it's intentional. Or flip it. Wear a fitted knit top under an oversized vest with cool hardware. Second, look for unexpected details. A cropped cardigan with bold buttons, a structured sleeve, or a sleek neckline suddenly feels new. Instead of pastel pinks and lavender, try deep forest green, chocolate brown, or ivory. These colors whisper luxury. Elevate the fabrics. A cashmere blend or ribbed knit in a flattering cut instantly transforms the mood. Treat the cardigan like outerwear. It's all in the way you wear it with thought, confidence, and flair. Trousers that transform you. There is nothing elegant about a saggy, ill-fitting pair of pants. And yet so many women settle for them, thinking comfort and elegance can't coexist. The truth? The right pair of trousers can transform your entire presence. They elongate your legs, sharpen your silhouette, and give every top in your wardrobe a more polished frame. Start with a high-waisted, wide-leg trouser in a thick, quality fabric like wool blend or cotton twill. These hold their shape beautifully and pair equally well with a silk blouse or a casual tee. If wide leg feels too bold, opt for a cigarette pant or a slightly tapered ankle cut. The key is tailoring, get them hemmed to the perfect length. Stick to colors like navy, cream, olive, or deep brown. And don't forget to consider your footwear. A pointed toe elongates. A sleek loafer anchors. The right trousers don't just make you look put together. They make the outfit. Modern dresses, not Sunday best dresses, are supposed to be effortless elegance, but if you're not careful, they can tip straight into the Sunday best look that feels outdated rather than elevated. The trick? Pay close attention to shape, fabric, and accessories. Lean dresses with heavy floral prints or lace collars might feel sweet, but they can also scream decades past. Instead, aim for sleeker silhouettes like shirt dresses with defined waists or middle-length wrap dresses with clean lines. Choose fabrics that move. Think satin, crepe, or structured knits that flow without clinging. Solid colors or subtle prints in rich tones make dresses feel modern without trying too hard. Necklines matter too. Boat necks, square cuts, or modern V-necks give a contemporary lift. Ditch orthopedic sandals and opt for a chic block heel or elegant flat. Add a belt to define the waist. The goal isn't to reject dressessets, to find ones that make you feel strong and modern. Flats that ground. Not downgrade flats are practical, but that doesn't mean they need to be forgettable. In fact, a well-chosen pair of flats can be the quiet hero of an elegant wardrobe if you choose them wisely. Skip the worn-out ballet flats and orthopedic shapes. Instead, look for flats with structure, polish, and presence. A pointed toe flat, for example, elongates the leg and adds edge to even the most feminine outfit. Loafers with subtle metallic detailing or textured leather can make jeans and a blouse feel instantly upgraded. Slingbacks offer a classic twist with just enough skin to feel light and current. Suede, patent, or buttery leather in refined shades like burgundy or navy look elevated without trying too hard. A slightly elevated sole provides better posture, comfort, and style. Pair your flats with cropped trousers or midi dresses to give them the spotlight. When done right, flats don't bring the look down, they ground it with grace. Jewelry that speaks, not shouts. Jewelry is one of the fastest ways to express personal style, but it can also date an outfit in seconds. Chunky beaded necklaces, overly matchy sets, or vintage brooch clusters can veer into costume territory if not styled with care. To avoid that, opt for refined pieces with strong lines and subtle shine. Think sleek gold hoops, a sculptural cuff, or a minimalist layered necklace. These pieces feel modern, intentional, and never overdone. Avoid over-accessorizing. Two standout pieces are more powerful than a drawer's worth of trinkets. Consider mixing metals for a more current look. Pearls aren't off the table. Just avoid overly perfect strands and opt for baroque or irregular shapes. Earrings can be a style statement too. Opt for architectural studs or drop styles that flatter your face. Jewelry should finish your look, not fight for attention. Think quiet luxury, not costume drama. Less sparkle, more statement. Always elegant. Tailoring is the true luxury. It doesn't matter how expensive or stylish your clothing is. If it doesn't fit right, it won't look elegant. Fit is everything, and that's where tailoring comes in. Very few bodies are made for off-the-rack sizing. Most women need small adjustments, a nip at the waist, a sleeve shortened, a hem lifted to make clothing look like it was made just for them. Yet tailoring is often skipped, even though it has more power to elevate your outfit than a designer label ever could. A well-fitted blazer, a dress that hugs your shape just right, or trousers that graze the ankle perfectly, these are the details that scream elegance. Even simple tweaks can shift an outfit from almost to nailed it. So before you toss something you kind of like, consider tailoring it. Buy with tailoring in mind. Choose pieces based on potential, not perfection. Because elegance isn't about trends, it's about precision and confidence. Prints, that Polish, not age prints, can be a minefield. Too bold, and they overwhelm. Too vintage, and you're suddenly channeling someone's great aunt at a tea party. But when done right, prints can bring personality and polish to your look. The key? Balance and intention. Start with one printed item per outfit, say a midi skirt in a refined abstract print paired with a crisp white blouse, or a structured printed blazer over a monochrome outfit. Avoid head-to-toe florals unless you're deliberately styling them with sharp accessories and contrast. Favor prints with modern energy, geometric shapes, organic lines, minimalistic florals, or painterly brushstrokes. Skip overly repetitive or faded-looking patterns, they tend to age the look fast. Pay attention to scale. Smaller prints often look more traditional, while medium to large-scale prints feel more contemporary. Anchor your print with solid pieces in neutral tones to ground the outfit. When treated with care, prints stop being wallpaper and start becoming personal style statement. Your handbag. Elevate. Don't age. Your handbag isn't just functional, it speaks volumes about your style. Unfortunately, many fall into the grandma trap by clinging to oversized, boxy bags with outdated hardware or stiff handles that add years instead of elegance. If you want to look polished and modern, it's time to rethink your everyday carry. Choose bags with sleek lines, interesting textures, and updated silhouettes. A structured tote in smooth leather, a crescent-shaped shoulder bag, or a minimalist crossbody can instantly elevate your look. Details matter. Subtle stitching, modern clasps, or matte hardware feel far more current than shiny gold buckles or floral embroidery. Neutrals like camel, cream, black, or taupe offer timeless versatility, but don't shy away from a pop of color. Forest green or oxblood adds edge without being loud. And size matters. You want your bag to complement your outfit, not overwhelm it. A beautiful handbag adds structure and polish. It's an extension of your elegance. Color with intention, not fear. Wearing bright colors can be intimidating, especially if you're trying to maintain an elegant image. The fear of looking too loud or worse, cartoonish often pushes women toward a neutral-only wardrobe. But color, when chosen thoughtfully, can be the most powerful tool in your style arsenal. The trick is knowing how to use it. Stick to one bold piece per outfit: a raspberry blouse, cobalt pants, or a bold emerald blazerand. Ground it with neutrals like ivory, beige, or navy. Jewel tones tend to look more sophisticated than neon brights, and pair beautifully with classic fabrics like wool, silk, or satin. Also, pay attention to how the color sits near your face. Cool shades can lift your complexion, while overly warm or muddy tones might dull it. If you're nervous, introduce color in smaller ways. A statement shoe, a colored clutch, or a silk scarf. Elegance isn't about blending in. It's about standing out gracefully and in full color. Denim that elevates. Denim is timeless, but not all denim is elegant. There's a fine line between jeans that make you look fresh and effortless, and jeans that drag down your entire look. Avoid overly distressed styles, bedazzled pockets, or capri-length cuts. They instantly cheapen your outfit and skew toward dated. Instead, choose clean, dark-wash denim with minimal fading. High-rise straight-leg or bootcut styles offer the perfect blend of modern and classic, while elongating the silhouette beautifully. If you prefer skinny jeans, opt for a sleek black pair and balance them with an oversized blazer or long tunic. Wide-leg jeans and structured denim can look incredibly chic when styled with a tucked-in blouse and loafers. The key to making denim look elegant lies in contrast. Don't dress like you're running errands. Elevate with a silk top, heeled boots, or a crisp shirt with statement jewelry. Jeans aren't just weekend wear, they're a canvas for modern elegance when styled with clarity and care. Update your beauty silently. You could be wearing the most elegant outfit in the world, but if your hair and makeup are stuck in another decade, the whole look suffers. Beauty is the silent saboteur, the secret weapon of modern style. So let's talk about updating your beauty game. Start with makeup. Ditch heavy powders and chalky foundation. Glowing, hydrated skin with soft coverage looks fresher and more youthful. Trade frosty lipsticks and bright blush for creamy textures in rose, berry, or soft peach tones. Avoid overly drawn eyebrows or thick Lanergo for subtle definition and soft brows that frame, not overpower. For hair, say goodbye to overly teased styles, tight curls, or old-school layers. Today's elegant hair is all about movement and softness. Whether short or long, keep it healthy-looking and current. A blunt bob, long layers with a soft wave, or even a sleek gray style with clean edges can make your entire outfit feel 10x more modern. Layering with precision. Layering is an art form, especially when your goal is elegance without adding unnecessary weight or volume. Many fall into the trap of oversized cardigans, thick shawls, or double-knit sweaters that end up swallowing their silhouette. But modern elegance comes from balance and precision. Start with lightweight base layers, fitted tops, thin knits, or sleek button-downs. Then, add mid-weight pieces like vests, belted blazers, or cropped jackets that define the waist and create visual structure. Fabric matters. Go for merino wool, silk blends, or cotton poplin materials that breathe and drape well. Play with hemlines. A long tunic under a short jacket adds interest without weight, or a structured blazer over a lightweight dress gives shape without clutter. Scarves? Yes, but choose light silk or model drape it. Don't bundle it. Each layer should add to the silhouette, not fight it. Done right, layering becomes a style statement that whispers sophistication, not bulk. The modern blazer. The blazer is one of the most powerful pieces in your wardrobe when chosen right. It can transform a simple outfit into a statement of confidence, but it can just as easily add decades if it's boxy, dated, or too conservative. To avoid the grandma at the office look, steer clear of shoulder pads from another era, polyester blends, and traditional prints like houndstooth or tiny checks unless they're styled intentionally. Instead, opt for blazers with clean tailoring, sharp lapels, and modern fits. A slightly oversized blazer with rolled sleeves adds effortless edge. A structured cropped blazer can highlight the waist and elongate the legs. Experiment with color. A navy, blush, camel, or even deep olive blazer can feel more contemporary than plain black. Pair it with jeans and heels, or throw it over a midi dress to pull the whole look together. A blazer should say, "I know who I am, never, I'm hiding in nostalgia." Texture is your secret weapon. One secret to keeping your look modern and elegant is mastering the mix of textures. Too often, we play it safe pairing the same fabrics, finishes, and tones throughout an outfit. But that can flatten your style. Instead, mixing material smooth with soft, matte with sheen adds depth and sophistication. Think of a silk blouse tucked into high-waisted wool trousers, or a crisp cotton shirt under a boucle crop jacket, a suede bag with leather shoes, a fine cashmere sweater paired with tailored linen pants. This type of mixing keeps your outfit visually rich and multi-dimensional, without adding bulk or confusion. The key is contrast without chaos. Stick to 2 or 3 textures per look, and keep your color palette tight for cohesion. Avoid pairing several outdated fabrics like shiny polyester, thick knits, and lace all in one look unless you're doing so with clear modern styling. Done right, texture adds energy to elegance and makes people look twice. Dress for who you are now. One of the most elegant things you can wear is confidence, but too often, our wardrobes reflect who we were instead of who we are. Maybe you're still dressing for your 20s, holding on to trends that no longer serve you. Or maybe you've defaulted to styles you wore when you were a new mom, or when your body looked different. It's time to shift. Elegance comes from being rooted in your present identity and dressing in a way that aligns with your current energy, lifestyle, and ambition. That doesn't mean ignoring the past. It means letting go of clothes that drag you backward. Start asking, does this represent me today? Does this feel aligned with who I am becoming? Let your wardrobe evolve with you. Invest in pieces that speak to your current sophistication, not your nostalgia. Elegance is evolution, and your closet should grow with your grace, not hold it back. Style uniforms keep you current elegant. Women know the power of a style uniform. It's not about wearing the same thing every day. It's about having a consistent formula that works for you, so you never fall into the trap of looking outdated or overdone. A style uniform brings simplicity and intention. For some, it might be high-waisted trousers, a tucked-in blouse, and a structured blazer. For others, a midi dress with minimal jewelry and chic flats. Whatever your formula, the key is refinement and fit. Keep the silhouettes flattering, the colors complementary, and the fabrics high quality. Once you lock in your base formula, rotate accessories, shoes, and layers to create variety. This doesn't mean you're boring, it means you're consistent. The best part? A uniform takes the guesswork out of dressing, allowing you to focus on quality over quantity. You don't need 50 options, you need 5 that work. And there's nothing more elegant than showing up consistently as yourself. The 5-second mirror rule. You're dressed. You're about to walk out the door. But before you pause, stand in front of the mirror, head to toe, and ask yourself one question. If I saw someone else wearing this, what would I think? That's the 5-second mirror rule. It's quick, intuitive, and brutally honest. This rule cuts through noise, nostalgia, and self-doubt. It helps you detach from emotional clutter and see your outfit as it truly is. If your immediate response is effortless, sharp, graceful, you're good to go. But if you hesitate if something feels off, dated, or overdone, trust that instinct. Maybe it's the shoes. Maybe the neckline isn't quite right. Maybe the bag cheapens the look. This final edit is where you move from almost to absolutely. Elegance lives in the details. When your look matches, your energy reflects your present, and feels aligned, it shows. You'll radiate ease, and nothing is more stylish than that.